What do you need when you're sick? What do you reach for? What do you want? Mucinex are definitely experts when it comes to the science of making you feel better when sick.
What does Mucinex do? They make medicine to make people feel better. Mucinex wanted this collection to do that same thing. Every fabric was something that we thought carefully about. Colors that make people feel good.
Pockets for your tissues, a neck pillow, an eye mask with a ponytail opening.
Aromatherapy pocket on the sleeve.
Making the hoodie into a built-in pillow.
Pull-down eye mask.
These garments are meant to be gender fluid. Definitely something that you want to reach for when you're sick, but it's also something that you're going to want to wear when you're not.
Thank you guys so much for watching that.
That was so cool.
Awesome.
Congratulations. That was super exciting. Thank you so much for tuning in.
So many different great ways to see everything.
And thank you for all of our influencers for modeling all those pieces.
I'm
Christine.
Nava, Jacques, Daniella, Drew, Chriselle. They're all amazing.
Super cool. Yeah. Little intro about ourselves. I'm Christine Viviani, founder of The Great Arrows.
And I'm Stephen Allen from Stephen Allen.
We're going to invite you for a little Q&A, live chat. We've got a live chat going on the side here. Definitely go to mucinex.com/sickwear to check out all of these pieces that we just saw in the live fashion show.
Also tonight, everything is 30% off too.
Very cool.
So just another added
We'll be back in a minute, so stay tuned. Thanks so much for tuning in.
So,
hi you guys.
Welcome back. We're getting some questions now. So I think that the first question that people want to know is why Mucinex decided to create Sickwear.
It's such an exciting collaboration and something we were really excited to be a part of, as I'm sure all of you guys were super excited to be a part of as well. Mucinex is in the business of helping people feel better, and I think them using their expertise with science and developing innovative and holistic ways to bring comfort and relief to you when you're not feeling your best. So they're now expanding into wellness products beyond just medicine.
So cool. How was that, guys? How was that wearing everything? How did it feel?
How did everything feel?
Jacques,
amazing. It was awesome.
Do you want to take a stab at it?
I don't want to take it off. It's so comfy and chic.
Right, and I mean, this is something you would definitely wear when you're not feeling your best, but when you would be feeling great. And
yeah, absolutely.
Great.
Jacques, you're wearing the hoodie. Let's get into that. I mean, Stephen, you want to dive into some of those details?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many details that some of them are design details, but a lot of them are really kind of scientific details too. So. In terms of like the fabrics, the antimicrobial nature of the fabrics, and how you could talk about this, but how silk.
Silk is a great antimicrobial fabric that expels heat when you're feeling hot or when you're feeling cold. It's super breathable and it helps warn off bacteria and viruses. So it's a great fabric to reach for when you're on all of your sick days at home. Let's talk about also the Tip Top tank.
There's the Tip Top tank.
There's a lot of really great pieces.
Who wants to talk about that?
Daniella, you're wearing the Tip Top tank. Show us a little bit of the side perforated side details. Super cool. It's super comfy and very breathable. So it's a great thing to throw on. Again, when you're not feeling your best or when you are. And Drew's wearing our slump suit. Drew, talk to us a little bit about some of those features.
I like the slump suit a lot because it's a jumpsuit, so I feel like you instantly just look really fashionable. But it's also really comfortable and breathable. And there's this detachable zipper here.
So I don't know if you guys can see, but the zipper actually zips all the way around. So that's really like a bathroom zipper. Because when you're sick, you don't want to have to like take off your whole jumpsuit and everything. So that was a detail that was taken from like a 1970s ski suit.
Definitely, you guys should check out, again, mucinex.com/sickwear. All of these pieces are available right now, and they are actually going quite fast. So this is super exciting for us right now to watch. There's only about 50 Zimonas left. There's only 43 feel-good hoods. Definitely grab them till they're gone. We don't know. They might be gone by the end of this segment. Nava, let's talk a little bit about the Zimono that you're wearing. That's one of my favorite pieces of the collection. Tell me about it. What do you think?
I absolutely love it too. And I also love that Mr. Mucus is here.
So good. It's like a little homage to a varsity jacket on the back. We love it. Looks really great on you.
Thank you.
See,
Jacques, you're wearing, you had the I think it was the
feel good hood.
Yeah, the feel good
Yeah.
hood, but besides that, also the duffel bag, the unsnuffled duffel.
Yes,
Definitely,
the
I feel like that's
unsnuffled duffel. Let me
Yeah.
grab it. Hold on.
grab that.
So-
Yeah.
So this is super cool. So I obviously don't use a lot of delicates, but this kind of fits that motif for me. I feel like being able to put all of this gear into a bag that's washable, it keeps everything contained. So you just throw it in the bag and throw it in the washing machine. And then, of course, you guys put the little details of the Sickwear on there, which I think is really cool. I love the detailing that you guys did, the way that you put it all together and make sure it was like, it's like a holistic collection. Like everything fits
For
together.
sure.
There's bits and pieces
All
that
these
all
details.
like speak to you in different ways. But you guys have some really great details on it. I love it.
Thank you, Jacques. What do you think about Mucinex selling directly to the consumer?
Especially on
Well, I
live
think
stream.
that's- Yeah, I mean, I think it's the future. I mean, all of us here are influencers and we all have our own businesses and we're able to connect with our audiences directly. And I think Mucinex using that same sort of avenue and taking that same path, it makes a lot of sense. It allows the consumer to connect directly with the brand, which I think is an amazing opportunity.
Super
Yeah.
cool. Chriselle, what about you? I mean, what do you like about the live stream at Nava?
The live stream was
Chriselle?
pretty much my first fashion show at home. So that was one for the books, I guess you could say. But it was,
I think for
I had
all
like
of
a
us.
little audience here, my kids and my husband, so they were very much entertained as well. But it was so much fun, and also the clothes and the collection. It's just really just chic stuff that I would wear, you know, while I'm doing my stuff at home as a mom, as a busy mom, and as a working woman.
And even though it's silk, you know, you can completely machine wash it. Everything.
Totally.
It's
That is so
And it is
really great.
exciting that this is a, you know,
important.
Nava, what about you?
I absolutely love doing live streams. This is just as everyone else, this is like my first live stream show. So I think it's really fun to connect with everyone that's watching.
Yay. Daniella, what is it like to be an influencer and how do you engage with your fans?
What did you say? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
How do you like to engage with your fans?
Oh, how do I like to engage with my fans? I mean, there's so many different types of ways, especially with times now. I mean, a live stream is one of the perfect ways to interact with everyone because it's a place where everyone can just talk and see you live and in person, not like pre-recorded or anything like that. So I think it's super fun, and I like to go live and, you know, post videos, things like that.
I agree. I think people really love like that feeling of being involved in your life and seeing it not so, you know, manufactured. It's a lot more fun off the cuff.
Steve, can I ask you guys a question? Like, as the sneaker guy, like color means a lot, and like materials that you use mean a lot. What was the process for you guys in selecting, oh, we want to use this blue and this green, or use silk, or use fleece, or like the materials that make up the collection? Like, how hard was that?
Well, we wanted everything to have a specific function, you know. So some materials like silk, linen, wool are naturally antimicrobial, so it's kind of easy. But then there's a lot of new fibers now, and they're kind of difficult to get your hands on. But we managed to do that. Like the slump suit is made from this fabric that's just like totally antimicrobial, you know, from many washes, and
we also thought a lot about the color. I think the color for us, as we started to design it, we really thought about, okay, what would you want to wear? Obviously, what is something you would totally want to wear, but really, what do the colors mean? And like blue being a really
and the names, too.
Yeah,
even
exactly.
the names of the colors.
Absolutely, and blue being a really uplifting color, and the spruce green, that dark green in the slump suit is something that really helps your mental health. So I think that, you know, we really tried to think of it as a sort of intuitive or, you know, organic, holistic manner, exactly like you just said.
And I think it was also like solving a problem, you know, like really kind of putting ourselves into this situation where, you know, we're sick, we're not feeling well, what do we want? It's like your head hurts, you want to have a pillow, you just like, you're not really smelling good, and you want to have like the feel good hoodie. The aromatherapy is actually like a lava stone inside the pouch that's been doused with eucalyptus oil. You know, it's just like,
and you can use any
whatever,
oil.
any oil you want. And, you know, stuff like that, you know, we just tried to really think outside the box. And, you know, so I'm curious to know, like, if there's any other products that you guys think that Mucinex should consider.
Yeah, Drew.
I'm just wanting to make sure that you can still hear me.
Oh yeah,
perfect.
Yeah, we do perfectly.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought I was on mute or something. So, okay. Sorry, what was the question?
Well, I was just asking.
What other wellness products do you think Mucinex should consider in the future?
Well, I think they should definitely do like some line of mask, because I mean, if there is a purpose for having to go out, maybe to get medicine if you're by yourself or whatever it might be, like having that mask is really crucial right now. So I do think that maybe having some unique line of masks would be really cool for them, just because it does maintain or keep all your germs in your own body, you know. So I would definitely say a mask would be one of them that I would like to see.
I think that's a great idea. That makes so much sense. Especially with Mr. Mucus being such a little iconic figure, I think that would be super cute.
You can do lots of prints, or like a large scale one right here, or like maybe a small scale ditzy print across it. Lots of options.
I know. When we first saw it and thought about it, and just the idea of making Mr. Mucus into this iconic you know, symbol that people would actually want to wear.
Don't forget that you can definitely look at the collection again online. All of the details are there. So if you want to dive into each of the garments and all of those details, check out mucinex.com/sickwear, and you can view all of those there. And what do you guys think? Yeah, you want to talk a little bit about like unisex collection?
Yeah, I mean, everything was designed to be unisex, and that was part of the
whole
behind
ethos,
each piece.
For sure. I think what's cool is you can really share all of these pieces with your partner or your friend. What did you guys think about all of that? It being a gender neutral collection.
Well, I personally I thought I was gonna relate myself back to Chriselle. Yeah, literally, I was thinking Chriselle and I looked like
we could share the collection together.
Yeah,
I love that.
But I'm gonna keep this one because this is my favorite.
That's okay. I have one of those too. I have one too, so we can lounge together.
Okay, fine. That works.
So good. Drew, what were you making? You were working on something in the live show earlier. In the background.
I'll show you.
What is that?
I was just making this little abstract art situation.
I love that.
Well, I feel like typically when I'm sick, I like to stay in my room. I like to stay in bed. So I try to also stay occupied with random things. And one of my favorite things to do is either like creating or crafting or just finding inspiration for like future projects I want to work on. So I decided today that I was going to make just like this little art piece, which is something simple.
I
only used one color, one paintbrush. There wasn't any like crazy need to like be there, you know, to paint this. So I felt like it was like a good little simple painting to create.
Such a great idea.
That looks awesome.
When you're sick.
Yeah, for me, I'm a mom of two. For those of you that don't know, I have a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old. So life is kind of crazy right now. But like at some point, someone is sick in my house. If it's not me, it's the kids, the husband. So we kind of have like our sick routine down. And especially when I'm sick, which I love to just kind of throw the kids to the husband so he could take care of them first. But then I love to just stay in bed because I work so much that I never have an excuse to stay in bed. So finding clothes, to be honest, I'm so happy about this collection because everyone thinks like, oh, you must look so chic when you're sick. No, it's actually quite the opposite. I'm like literally in just garbage clothes, like clothes that you don't even know exist. So now I have no excuse not to look chic while being sick in bed. And yeah, I mean,
love that.
I personally love and hate sick days because I love it because I get to actually lounge around, but I also hate them obviously because I just feel horrible. But you know, you got to make the best of it and look chic while you're at it.
Absolutely. Love that motto. Daniella, you were working out in the live stream earlier. Do you do that when you're sick? You work out?
Do I what? Do I work out when I'm
Do you
sick?
work out? Yeah.
Kinda. I feel like it helps me feel better. It depends on like the type of sick I am. Like if I'm super sick, I'm like, it's fine. But sometimes I feel like it helps me like get out of my funk because I'm pretty sure like we all have busy schedules. You know, we're always working all the time. So I feel like I always have to get stuff done. So like when I'm sick, I'm like, I can't like take a break. I need to go. And so yeah, I work out when I'm sick sometimes.
Jacques, how do you make videos when you have a cold or something?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. When I get sick, I'm like the biggest baby, so I probably don't do anything besides read. My wife will tell you, like I'm the biggest baby in the house when I get sick, and usually it's literally something like this, like some sweatpants or some pajama pants and a hoodie, and like that's my moment. And I'm either reading or watching TV, kind of curled up. Like that's my world. I take full advantage, let's say, when I'm sick and act like I can't do anything. that's my method to make sure I get taken care of.
Oh, I love that you can also take that hood off too. So you can wear that hoodie as just a regular sweatshirt on the street, which is cool.
Yeah, can you unzip that?
Yeah, show us a little bit of that, which is great.
too.
Yeah, let me unzip it.
And don't forget, the collection is available again, mucinex.com/sickwear. It is 30% off tonight after this live stream and during this live stream, so definitely grab it because it won't be on sale after that. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. And thank you guys all for being here. We really appreciate it. And this was so fun and such a first time for all of us, I think.
Have a good night.
Have a great night. Thank you so much.
Wow.